up with our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Hello dear students, today we will learn Mathematics Part 1 of Standard 9, Chapter 1, Sets. In this video, you will learn intersection of sets, disjoint sets, union of sets, number of element in a set, and then we will solve practice set 1.4. Intersection of set. What is intersection of set? Common elements between the given set is said to be an intersection of set. The intersection of set A and B is the set of common elements in set A and B. Symbolically, it can be written as A intersection B. Let us see one example. A is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is a set of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let us see the common elements between the set A and B. Here the common elements are 4 and 5. And now let us represent with the help of a Venn diagram. If two set has a common element, means the Venn diagram will be drawn with the help of intersecting circle. One is set A and the other one is set B. Now the common element 4 and 5 will be written in that intersecting area of both the circle. Will be written here 4 and 5. And now the remaining element of set A will be written outside the common element but inside the circle, as well as in the B set also the uncommon element will be written in circle B outside that intersection area. Now the intersection area has two elements, that is 4 and 5. Therefore we will write A intersection B is a set of 4, 5. Disjoint set. What is disjoint set? No common element in the given set is called as disjoint set. If the two set have no common element, then the two set are said to be disjoint set. Let us see one example. A is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is a set of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When we observe both the set and their elements, they don't have any common element. Means if this we want to represent with a Venn diagram, then we will make two circles which are non-intersecting circles. One will be called as set A and the other one will be called as set B, and their elements will be written in those circles. They don't have any common area, therefore we will write it as A intersection B equals to empty set. Union of set. What is union of set? All the element in two set are said to be union of set. The union of two set A and B is a set which consists all the elements of set A and B. Symbolically, it can be written as A union B. Let us see an example. A is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is a set of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they had said us to find out A union B. Let us represent first with the Venn diagram. Here when we observe set A and B, we have a common element 4 and 5. Therefore, for representing it in a Venn diagram, we will make two intersecting circles. One is your set A and the other circle is your set B. The common element will again be written in that common area, that is 4 and 5, and non-common element will be written in their respective sets. Now, while writing A union B, we will write all the elements, and the elements which are repeated 4 and 5 will be written only once. Therefore, it will be written as A union B is a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number of elements in a set means we will count the number of elements given in a set and then we will write it as number of element in a set. Let us see how to write. The number of elements in a set A is denoted by n in bracket A, which can be read as number of element in set A, or in short can be said as n of A. Let us see one example. In this example, they had given us two sets, set A and set B. The number of elements in set A we have, that is 5. Therefore, we will write n of A equals to 5. In the same way, the number of elements in set B is also 5. Therefore, it will be written as n of B equals to 5. Now we studied union of set, intersection of set, number of elements in a set. With the help of this, we can derive a formula which is said as number of element in A union B is equals to number of element in A plus number of element in B minus number of element in A intersection B. Now let us start with practice set 1.4. Main question 1. If n of A equals to 15, n of A union B equals to 29, n of A intersection B equals to 7, then find n of B. We know the formula. With the help of that formula, we can able to find. Let us begin with the solution and write all the given values what they had said. N of A equals to 15, n of A union B equals to 29, n of A intersection B equals to 7, and n of B equals to question mark. What we have to find. By using formula, we know now that formula. That formula is n of A union B equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. Now whatever the values are there with us, we will substitute those values. So here after substituting, we will get 29 equals to 15 plus n of B minus 7. Again after solving, we will get 29 minus 15 equals to n of B minus 7. Further it will be written as 14 plus 7 equals to n of B. Therefore n of B equals to 21. So this is our final answer. N of B equals to 21. Sum number 2, word problem. Now we are going to study application of set in a word problem. Let us begin with this second sum. In a hostel, there are 125 students, out of which 80 drinks tea, 60 drinks coffee, and 20 drinks both tea and coffee. Find the number of students who do not drink tea or a coffee. While studying this word problem, you try to arrange the values with the help of a set. Try to find out whether they had given the total number of students, whether they had given the common, means the students doing both the activity, means it will be considered as intersection. Here in this sum, they had said there are 125 students, means in a hostel there are total students which is 125. Therefore, we will write in our solution, let the total number of students in a hostel be represented by set U. Set U means universal set. Therefore, n of U equals to 125. Then they had said, out of which 80 drinks tea. Students drinking tea, we will take them as set A. Therefore, we will write, let the number of students who drinks tea be represented by set A. And how many total number of students those who are drinking tea? Here they had given 80. Therefore, n of A will become 80. Then they had said 60 students drink coffee. Now students drinking coffee will be represented within another set. For example, set B. Therefore, we will write, let the number of students who drink coffee be represented by set B. And the total number of students drinking coffee are 60. Therefore, we will write n of B equals to 60. After that, they had said 20 drinks both. Both means they are common in tea as well as coffee. It means here 20 students drink both tea and coffee. Therefore, n of A intersection B equals to 20. And then they had said us, find the total number of students who do not drink tea or a coffee. Let us use our formula. By using formula, n of A union B equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. After substituting the value, we will get the value of A union B, that is 120. Means we got the number of students those who are drinking tea or coffee, that is 120. It means total number of students drinking either tea or coffee are 120. But they had said us to find out the students who do not drink tea or coffee out of that 125. Therefore, we will write the number of students who do not drink tea or coffee equals to n of universal minus n of A union B. Now we will do 125 minus 120, which will give us answer 5. Therefore, final statement we will write the number of students who do not drink tea or a coffee is 5. Sum number 3, again a word problem. In a competitive exam, 50 students passed in English, 60 students passed in mathematics, and 40 students passed in both the subject. In this particular sum, they are talking about a competitive exam. In that competitive exam, 50 students had passed in English and 60 students had passed in mathematics, and 40 students passed in both the subject. Means this can be taken as intersection, and the total number of students participated in that competitive exam is not given. After that, they had given none of them failed in both the subject. Okay, and then they had said find the total number of students. Means the value of universal they had not given. Here they had given 50 students passed in English. We will consider this as set A. Therefore, in our solution we will write let the number of students passed in English be represented by set A. How many number of students passed in English? 50. Therefore, we will write n of A equals to 50. Then they had said 60 students passed in mathematics. This group of students we will take it as set B. Therefore, we will write let the number of students passed in mathematics be represented by set B. And how many students passed in mathematics? 60. Therefore, n of B equals to 60. And 40 students passed in both, means intersection. Therefore, we will write here 40 students passed in both the subject. Therefore, n of A intersection B equals to 40. And then after that they had said none of them failed in both the subject. None of them failed in both the subject means the value of union will be equals to universal. It means the n of A union B will be equals to n of universal. And they had said find the total number of students, means they had said us to find out n of U, which is equals to n of A union B. We know the formula for finding out A union B. Let us apply that formula. N of A union B equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. Let us substitute the value. N of A union B equals to 50 plus 60 minus 40. Therefore, n of A union B equals to 110 minus 40. Therefore, n of A union B equals to 70. What it means? It means that number of students participated in competitive exam are 70. What we were supposed to find out. Final answer we will write the total number of students is 70. Sum number 4. Again a word problem. Let us read. A survey was conducted to know the hobby of 220 students of class 9th. Here the total number of students they had given, that is 220 of class 9th. Therefore, in solution we will write let the total number of students in class 9th be represented by set U. Total number of students in class 9th are 220. Therefore, we will write n of U equals to 220. Then they had said out of which 130 students informed about their hobby as rock climbing. This group of students we will take it as set A. Therefore, we will write let the number of students following hobby of rock climbing be represented by set A. And how many students are there? 130. Therefore, n of A equals to 130. Then they had informed us 180 students informed about their hobby as sky watching. This group of students we will take it as set B. We will write let the number of students following the hobby of sky watching be represented as set B. Therefore, n of B equals to 180. 110 students who follow both the hobbies. Okay, 110 students are following both the hobbies, means this is intersection. We will write here 110 student follows both hobbies. Therefore, n of A intersection B equals to 110. And then they had said, then how many students do not have any of the two hobbies? How many of them follow the hobby of rock climbing only? And how many of the students follow the hobby of sky watching only? Three things they had said us to find out. Let us first find out A union B. By using formula, n of A union B equals to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. After substituting the values, we will get the value of n of A union B, which is 200. It means total number of students following both the hobbies are 200. But here they had said us to find out the total number of students who do not follow any of the two hobbies. Therefore, we will write the number of students not following any of the two hobbies equals to n of universal minus n of A union B. What was our n of universal? 220. Therefore, we will write 220 minus 200, which will give us 20. Means there are 20 students who don't follow any of the given two hobbies. Now we have to find out how many students are there who follow only rock climbing and only sky watching. Number of students having hobby of rock climbing only equals to n of A minus n of A intersection B. We will take the total number of students which we had representing with set A, and that common student we remove. We will get the students those who are having a hobby of only rock climbing. In this case it will be 130 minus 110, which will be 20. And now in the same way we will find out the number of students who follow only the hobby of sky watching with a formula n of B minus n of A intersection B. 180 minus 110, which will give us answer 70. Then all the three answers we will write and we will put them in a box. Number of students not having any of the two hobbies equals to 20. Number of students having hobby of rock climbing only equals to 20. And number of students having hobby of only sky watching is 70. Sum number 5. Observe the Venn diagram and write the following set. We have to write set A, set B, set A union B, universal set, A complement, B complement, and A union B complement. Let us see that Venn diagram. Okay, now with the help of this Venn diagram, we have to write set A. Set A means all the elements which come in that circle of A. Means here I can see total 5 elements are there, which can be written as A is a set of X, Y, Z, M, N. Then they had said us to write the element of set B. We will write all the elements which we can see in a circle B. Therefore, we will write B is a set of P, Q, R, M, N. Then they had said write the set of A union B. A union B means a combination of both the element which are present in A and B, and repeated element will be written only once. Which are those repeated element? M and N. We will write A union B equals to X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, M and N. Then they had said write universal. Universal means all the elements which come in a rectangular box. We will write U is a set of X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, M, N and S, T. Then they had said A complement. Now what is the meaning of A complement? A complement means the elements which are not present in A but they are in universal. Those elements we will write. So here we will write A complement as P, Q, R, S, T. Now they had said us to write B complement. Again it means the same, the elements which are not there in B set but are present in universal. Here it will be B complement equals to X, Y, Z, S, T. And now they had said to write A union B complement. First we have to find out A union B. What already we had done at point number 3, A union B. Here they had said to write A union B complement means the element which are not there in third point A union B, but there in the fourth one in universal, those element has to be written. Means in this case it will be A union B complement equals to ST. I hope you all had understood today's topic. Thank you.